There's many races of aliens. There's hundreds of them, if not thousands, okay? And a lot of the races that you hear about, that people talk about, do abduct you. So they're not really here to help us. They're just here to live off of your emotional energy. That's the bottom line. And they can abduct your spirit, which is out of your body. They can take your body also, different energies completely. And they can take you with your spirit on an abduction process. All they know about is domination and control. The domination and control is what they live on and live off of you on with your emotional energies. The aliens put on us a robotic type of energy. It's outside of our body, but it controls us. Okay, so you are having a program put on you on the outside of your body. This program was being transmitted to you by the aliens somehow. Doesn't matter how they're doing it, it was done, okay? And you're having that results put into your body to have your body being controlled like on a remote control basis. Now, this is part of the clone training that they're trying to do to the body here. And that means that there's an extraterrestrial force, aliens out there controlling the planet, or that could be an alien controlling you. So right away, you're now in a reality of control. Aliens can come into your bodies. So what you have is the darkness, energy. These are creations that are from the dark side with no spirit, okay? And so those type of energies cannot have light put into them. Most of the aliens are afraid of the light because their whole premise on living is to use, domination and control of people. So when they see the light doesn't have that premise. Light is just free will, free choice. But the aliens can't come into the light because the light would destroy them. It would be darkness because they're here to bring forth the energy in your DNA to cause you trauma. The aliens live off of your emotional, traumatic energies. And you got barcodes put on your spirit. You got barcodes put on a body, and they stripped us of the consciousness in our DNA so we could not evolve far enough. Okay? Because remember, if you were like an alien and you had all that technology, all the wisdom, then you'd be competing with that alien, and then they'd have problems with you. So this is why you got stuck here, basically. So they took away everything. They severed your connection to the light, the true light. Those are alien ships. What are the ships doing? They're transmitting to you mind control patterns. And they're transmitting to you and the governments here and everything else, these mind control patterns to control you. Why? Because there's a prophecy that's going to happen where they say the end of the time is coming. So they're all coming in here to collect you through abduction processes to do that. So the abduction process is to take you into a parallel lifetime. So they clone everybody around you, looks like you, looks like your friends, everything looks the same. Your house, your location, your workplace. And what they can do is fabricate that over again and take you out of that and put something else in your place, clone. Now where do they take you? Well, the aliens want to live off of your emotional energy and your trauma. So they can traumatize you. Deja vu is that. Deja vu is the fact that you just got out of the situation and now you're reliving it over again. And you can be in 100 lifetimes at one time. So what normally happens is one alien race will abduct you. So alien race A takes you for 10 minutes. Okay, and all these things are playing out the same speed. So they go, okay, we're going to bring you back. So you now come back to the first lane. So alien race B got you. And now it's time for alien race C. So now they take you from that experience of A and put you into C. Okay, and then another one takes you off. And this is how the whole thing works. So you're living many parallel lives at one time. Why do they do that? Because they want to live off your emotional energy. They want your spirit. But how the aliens control time, and they change time, and they can take you ahead of time, behind time. In the moment, there's no such thing as time. But when you're on a timeline, they can change the time. They can take you 1 millisecond and change the timeline. They can take you and displace you ahead or behind time. Okay, so you could be on, within maybe 1 second of your time here, you could be on, 10,000 alien timelines, and you still think that you're here, and they can do things to you, okay, and they can also sell that time space, like time sharing, and so they can sell that to another alien, and say, oh yeah, I paid, $500 for this timeline for 5 minutes, and I'm going to sell a piece of that to another alien race for maybe $100 or something, and now they got you, okay? It gets to be kind of complicated, kind of sci-fi, so if they create more parallel lifetimes running at the same time, just think how many of those lifetimes you can be on, and how much trauma they've been taken away from you. And what can they do to you on a lifetime? Well, women, they can deal with your body all different ways. They can make hybrids out of you. They can put you in a slave concentration camp. They do all this stuff. They can eat you. They can put in a clone body part if you miss one. It gets very, very scary. I don't want to make this a scary, workshop, but that's what they do. So the clones will be replacing the humans. Okay, so this timeline now is crashing. This timeline goes across everything on this planet, everywhere, okay? And whoever's on the timeline with you, living in a parallel lifetime, is being taken off of that timeline. And the alien race right now, or the aliens that were controlling that timeline, are terminated. The ones that are controlling you, okay? There are aliens that live here. That's perfectly fine if they don't, infringe upon your free choice, free will, which is what the light is. This planet was made from light. It's been taken over by the aliens, okay? And the people that live on the planet now tune into those dark side energies. People choose darkness, mind, okay, more than the heart. You understand that, right? But people choose darkness. Let the aliens give you that traumatic situation that you're going through, and they love that energy. So if you don't live in peace, harmony, then they can abduct you through your fears and anger and everything else. And then they had all the mind-controlling programs put into those people to do that. And that goes on today. It's the same process. Same process. It's all alien control agenda with mind control. The original body was of light, okay? Because light has to come into light. Your spirit will never come into a body that would be created by the darkness, because there's no resonance there, okay? So it has to resonate to all your cells. It wasn't created from light, it can't come into it. Your spirit does not know darkness. The light does not know or understand darkness. It has to figure out what it is in order to battle it, to get rid of it. It doesn't know darkness. The bottom line was they wanted to become a controlling faction here, to control the Earth. And the other alien races said, hey, we're losing our control. So we better get our energies together and make our alliance, right, to fight the other alien races. We actually had an alien war here with many different aliens.